$14. We're going to be talking about gold, silver, but I've been telling you guys to buy silver and gold since 1999, okay? And I've been right. So hit that subscribe button now because I got your back, guys. I definitely got your back, all right? So on this channel, we come out with stocks, cryptocurrencies before they skyrocket. Definitely got to hit that subscribe button, all right? Some of our latest winners are TerraWolf, InnoData, Evolve Holdings, I Am Gold, New Gold, Silvercorp Metals. Guys, McEwen Mining, we've got a lot of stocks that have already gone up or they're going to go up. And we've got option plays too. So please join my Patreon if you want to get a little bit more information about some of the option plays and which gold stocks are the best ones to buy option calls. Okay, guys? So join that Patreon. It's $10 a month. And we've got some millionaire plays on there, believe it or not. I believe we've got millionaire plays. Another thing that I wanted to talk about real quick, briefly, is how long does it take the average person to get rich? How long should it take you to get rich? Once you get your mind right, once you get on your grind, once you start buying stocks, how long should it take you to get rich? 2 years. If you do everything correctly, if you join my Patreon, I believe it should take you 2 years to get rich, okay? Because for many people, that's how long it takes to build a position, okay? You've got to find a position either through my Patreon or someone else or your own research. You have to get committed and you have to follow that, follow the volatility, and start to average in. Start to build a position in stock and or options, okay? And it can take a couple of years. Once you get, I'm usually way ahead. When I told you guys TerraWolf was going to be worth a lot of money, it was only worth about $2.40, and now it's worth over $10. And it has taken a while. So it takes a while to find the asset, build a position, and then wait for it to pay you out, okay? So to get rich, I believe you have to buy a stock and options, and you have to be willing to stay committed and ride it out. And I believe it should take you 2 years to get rich. All right, guys? So that's one thing that's really important. A lot of people want to think they can get rich in 3 months. What happens usually when people think they can get rich in 3 months? They buy way out of the money option calls that expire way too soon. They usually end up making huge mistakes if you try to get rich too fast. So what I tell you guys is set a goal for yourself to get rich in 2 years. Each and every one of you watching me right now has this ability to get rich in 2 years. Okay? So, but yes, some people can get rich in a couple of weeks, in 3 months, 4 months. But these are people that are willing to lose it all too. Okay? I'm not willing to lose it all. I'm willing to risk some of my money to make a lot of money. If you're too conservative, you're never going to make much money. But if you're not, so you got to take some risk. All right, guys? So that's my number one lesson for you for today. Now, we're going to get into more talking about what stocks, what cryptocurrencies. But yes, guys, I have a Patreon. And if you want more information on which stocks to get, please join the Patreon. And it's not financial advice. If you invest with me, you could end up losing it all. Okay? And I'm not a financial advisor. But guys, we do make a lot of money in these markets, and I'm helping a lot of people become successful. So if you want to be successful in the stock market, join my Patreon, $10 a month, all right? We've got 9 or 10 members right now, and we're trying to bump that up to 100 members. So let's get it, guys. Let's get into it. And we'll be answering questions as well. So gold is up $14.50. Silver is $41.07. I was just talking to one guy. I was like, he's a friend of mine. I said, did you get in on the gold and silver stocks? He said, no, I didn't. I was like, well, you still got time. We're in a 10, 12-year gold bull market. We're only in year 2 of a huge bull market in gold because the dollar hasn't even started to drop. Silver's going to go over 100. Gold's going to go over 10,000. So you still got time. A lot of people think that, oh, I missed it. They say, I missed it. No, you didn't miss it. It's just beginning. Gold and silver, just beginning. There's a lot of amazing option plays in gold and silver mining stocks right now. These are millionaire plays. Plays that can help you get rich. Okay, guys, this is no joke. You did not miss the boat on gold and silver. If the dollar had already fallen against so many other currencies and the dollar was at 70 right now on the DXY, then I'd be like, okay, you missed the majority of it. But that hasn't happened yet. We still have the biggest gains in gold and silver. The biggest gains are yet to come. So we can all be very excited, very happy, and we need to be positioned. We have to take position, option calls on specific stocks. Okay? So join my Patreon, get this information, benefit yourself. You know, it's time to get rich. Stop letting other people trade stocks. You got to do it yourself. You know what I mean? Time to get rich. It's time to take your life to the next level. So this is my message to men. You got to get serious. Okay? There's a lot of good information out there. You've got no excuse why you're not investing, why you're not buying stocks and or cryptocurrencies. Okay? You guys should all have a stock portfolio and a crypto portfolio. You should also have a 401k if you have a full-time job, and you should do a Roth IRA. Okay? I believe that 401ks should be cashed out when the market peaks, and then you should use that money and reinvest it in your own brokerage account after the market drops. Okay, so what's going to happen here is, you know, the stock market's going to skyrocket. We're going to go into a melt up, and then there's going to be a good time to cash in your 401ks, to sell your stocks. There's even going to be a good time to sell gold and silver at one point. And what we do is we get out, we get into cash, wait for the crash, and then we jump back in on all the high quality assets. So you can do this for your entire life. When the market goes up, sell it, and then when it goes down, buy it back. You can keep on doing this for your whole life, building wealth, getting to that next level, buying houses, getting houses for your children, paying for your kids' college. This is all the goals. Build up your life, guys. All right? Hit that subscribe button right now. On this channel, we're all about health, wellness, making money, and exercising. Building up the biceps, the triceps, the lats, the shoulders, the arms, the delts, the legs, the hamstrings, the quads, everything, the brachialis, the forearms. Today, I'm probably going to do a forearm workout. Jesus Rodriguez. Hello, Rodriguez. My best man. You're going to be the best man at my wedding if I ever get married, dude. I'm going to call you up. I'm going to be like, Rodriguez, I got to fly you out here. We got to fly you down to New York. I'm getting married. You're my best man. No. This is a good dude. It's a good dude. Big Papa Pump. Yeah, guys, you got to get pumped. You got to get jacked. You know, if your girlfriend just broke up with you, what do? You go to the gym. That's how you can get feeling better, improve yourself. If anything ever bad happens to you, go to the frickin' gym. It's going to help you. So every day I take organic, perfect food from Garden of Life. I don't show you this just to try to be cool, Jesus Rodriguez. Just to say that, oh yeah, I've got a lot of money, I can spend it on supplements and I'm cool. No. This shit's to prevent cancer, bro. This shit is to help you live an extra 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Why do you think I train? You think I train? Think I lift weights so I look good for the ladies? No, that's just a byproduct. The main reason that we train and we eat healthy is so we can live longer. That way we can pass on more wisdom to our kids, our grandkids. We can build more wealth that we can pass on. We can accomplish more. Okay? If your body is healthy, your mind's going to be clear. You're going to be focused. If your body is unhealthy, then good luck. You know, you're going to be going through a lot of troubles. An unhealthy body can make a person become depressed and give up hope. All right? When you look in the mirror and you see striations and you see huge amounts of muscle coming in like me every time I work out, I see little improvements. Makes me feel so good, you know? Too many people are focused. Their focus in life is on the wrong thing. You got to look inward at your body. Look inward. Focus on yourself. You only get one body, okay? My one buddy at work, he says, the body is a temple. Yeah, that's one way you can view it. The body is a temple. You got to maintain that temple. Otherwise, it's going to fall apart. How do we maintain the temple? Creatine. This helps the muscles stay full and rock hard, okay? Helps. Creatine is not a miracle supplement. It will visually improve your body a little bit. If you take creatine, it'll help you get to that next level. It's not going to make you get to this level, but creatine will help you get up here. It'll help you move up a little bit. What helps you get to this level is putting in a lot of hard work in the gym month after month. All right, guys? Revenge, bro. Yeah, revenge, yes. The best revenge against a woman that left you is for you to focus inward on yourself. Then she's going to see, oh man, maybe I shouldn't have left him. Look how successful he is. When I left him, he didn't have a job. He was down and out. And I said, screw him. I'm going to take my chances and bang this other dude. But now, maybe I made a mistake. Because look how successful he is. Look at his body. Look at his money. Look at his gold chain. Look at his nice watch. Look at his nice motorcycle, car. Maybe I made a mistake. That's the ultimate revenge. Okay? When your woman leaves you, you got to pursue success. Then, that's how you get back at her. Okay? That is how you get back at your woman. You pursue your own success. And she's going to come crawling back to you, and you're going to say, nope, I got options now. I wanted you. I wanted to get married. I wanted kids. I wanted all this with you. But you left me, you know? And then you just move on, and you never talk to her again, you know? Or you can say whatever you want, you know? But you got to try to always be respectful. Even though the women, they will take off on us and they will not respect us, we still have to be respectful as men, okay? We're trying to set the example for the next generation, for our kids, okay? Bro, did you miss me? Factory edits. Yes, I did miss you. Hey, there's Scrapper Bob. I missed Scrapper Bob too. How is the motivation going? Have you made a penny yet? What's it feel? I made a penny, yes. Let me show you. Yeah, buddy. We are rich, boy. We're making money. We're making pennies. You get rich 1 penny at a time, okay, guys? I made a logo. Factory Edits made a logo. But yeah, Scrapper Bob, it's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Scrapper Bob, check this out. Look at this. Each one of these is a massive jar. Look at this shit, bro. Bro, we got mad pennies. We got mad coin in here, okay? We're getting rich. Check. Dude, we're getting rich up in here. Check this out. Oh, yeah. That's right, boy. We're getting rich. 1 penny, 1 nickel at a time, okay? Now, no, they're not ancient coins. Those are all copper. Those pennies are all 1981 and older. That means they're pure, they're 95% copper. So, guys, these pennies are going to be worth a lot of money soon. Pretty soon, 1 penny is going to be worth 10 cents. I know you don't believe it, but guess what? 1 penny, it's already worth more than 3 cents. I'm telling you the truth. 1 copper penny is worth 3 pennies. Soon, it's going to be worth 10 cents. Then it's going to be worth a quarter. All right? We're going into a commodities super cycle, which is going to start after the crash. After the economy crashes, it's going to be a commodities-driven super cycle, okay? And it's still going to be tech and all that. That's not going away. It's still going to be artificial intelligence. That's not going away. But commodities are going to really lead the way into the next cycle. So you want to have copper, silver, gold. How did you save this much coins? I just saved them 1 penny at a time. Just 1 penny. Put 1 penny in the jar, 1 penny in the jar. It just, adds up. No, I bought a lot of my copper on eBay. That's the secret. You buy it on eBay. That's how you get so many coins, all right? That's how you get rich. No, it isn't. How you get rich is with stock options, okay? You can get rich with stock too, but stock doesn't move as fast as options. If you want to get in on the best stock options, join my Patreon, $10 a month, okay? And guess what, guys? I'm going to make a new Patreon video today. I'm going to make one later today telling you what option calls that I've been buying, okay? I already have told you guys on my Patreon 2 or 3 stock options that I'm buying. And I already told you guys about options in TeraWolf, and those are doing well. My one buddy made $150,000 on his options on TeraWolf. Mine, I didn't sell mine yet because I still think TeraWolf's going higher, okay? WULF, that one's going way higher. But there's going to be way better opportunities on my Patreon, not financial advice. So, is there a minimum you have to get per video, or do you getting a little bit for each video, even if low views? I don't make any money from YouTube because I got monetized, yes. I do make money if people give a super chat, but I don't get any money for views, okay? They do not pay me for views. Only you guys pay me from super chats, and if you guys join my Patreon, then I make money, okay? So no, I don't make any money off YouTube except for the Patreon viewers. When people from YouTube join my Patreon, then I'm making some money, okay? 1 copper penny is worth 3 cents, yes. That's how much copper is in it. There's a lot of copper, 95% copper. Hats off, bro. So, this is my pre-workout drink. Berry Boost, and then I mix into it creatine, Cissus quadrangularis. This is the supplement that's like the superfood for recovery, okay? Sports coaches, if they're good coaches, they know about this stuff. Helps bone fractures, it helps wound recovery, helps recovery from training, intense training. So you should be taking about 1 gram of Cissus quadrangularis a day. It could also help prevent osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, okay? So if you have any older people in your family, you should have them take this. And of course, we take lots of different vitamins on here. Magnesium, chromium, selenium, zinc, vitamin D, B12. All kinds of supplements to make the body stronger. Every day you should be taking vitamins. I learned that from my grandpa. He lived to be very old and he was very healthy. But he took supplements, vitamins, every single day. No matter what. So, I started to. They help. All right, let's put a title on this video. Let's go, guys. If that's the case, I'm going to give up. So if I get monetized, I won't make money per view, even when it's a fraction of a penny. Getting monetized, I'll show you in a second. Yes, I got monetized. Doesn't mean you're going to make any money. You can make money per view if you have ads. But also, if you have ads, a lot of people are not going to want to watch your channel anymore. So I think if you want to start making money per view, you have to wait until your channel already blows up. And then you have to start doing advertisements. You allow these other companies to advertise on your channel, then you can make money per view. But like I said, if your channel is still very small and you think you can start advertising, allowing other companies to advertise on your channel, even though your channel is very small, and you're having a hard time growing it, it's going to make it even harder to grow. Because people already don't really want to watch your videos that much. You know, your channel's only growing a little bit. Once you start putting ads in there, they're not gonna want to watch your channel at all, and your channel is just gonna die. So not everybody should do ads, you know. Not everybody should activate that. Now, yeah, you don't make money per view. Some people do, yes. But you have to be like really, really, really big. You gotta have a really big channel. So yes, it's, you know, YouTube, it turned out for me to be a big waste of time, but I am helping some people because we do have 9 members on the Patreon. So the majority of YouTube, I should have never done it. I should have never started it. I'll be honest with you. I've wasted so much time, and I got my channel banned. I had about 3,000 subscribers, and then I got banned. So I restarted. Now I got over 3,000. So all of my first channel, that was just a learning experience. I didn't really make jack shit. And in fact, I became extremely depressed as a result of it because I put in so much effort and got nothing, and then I got banned. So I would tell people, do not ever do YouTube. Do not start this career. It's a career that I started. I just have it in my head that I'm going to keep pounding away until I'm successful. And I think it's probably going to be the death of me. I think doing YouTube is the most foolish decision I've ever done. But I do like it. It just doesn't pay. It just doesn't pay. It's been the biggest waste of time, the biggest embarrassment of my life. But I like it. And people, we're going to do what we like, even if it doesn't pay that much. I would rather do what I like. I would rather do YouTube, make no money, than do a job that I hate, where it pays more. You know what I mean? Mr. Beast is big, yes, but he's got advertisers and backers that helped him get going, you know? I'm sure he got a lot of advertisers early on and all that. So, wow, yeah, you worked your ass off to get monetized. I worked my ass off, dude. You guys know how hard I've been trying for the past 3 years just to get monetized. And I've been monetized for about 2 weeks, and I made $3. $3. $3.60. So getting monetized, it doesn't mean you're going to start making mad money. It means you're going to have to work way, 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 way harder to start making money. It's terrible. YouTube is just terrible. So everyone needs a hobby. Yeah, it's my hobby. And I have a belief that if I keep pounding at it, eventually I'll make money, you know? I'm quitting my job to do YouTube Shorts, LMAO. I would not do that. But yeah, you can go ahead, you know? But for my YouTube Shorts, I have never made any money. I've put out literally thousands of YouTube Shorts. Nothing. Even if I get 20,000 views, nothing. One time I had a review video of a Mr. Heater review. I got over 30,000 views. How much do you think I made? 0. Nothing. I had a TikTok video with about 1 million views. I'm not lying. How much do you think I made? 0. Nothing. Million views. Not even 1 penny. And I'm not lying. On my TikTok, I've had several videos that were over 500,000 views. And I've made nothing on any one of them. So guys, if you're going to start YouTube, you do it as a hobby. You do it because you want to get involved in the community. You know, don't do it for money. Unless you're a genius and you can figure out the algorithm and like Mr. Beast and all that stuff, you know. I guess Mr. Beast used to study the algorithm for 16 hours a day. How can you study an algorithm for 16 hours a day? You know, I don't even know how to study the algorithm. I just type in stuff like how to get more views, you know. How do you even study the algorithm? Well, Mr. Beast figured it out, and he's not going to tell me. So, that's like 100 Shiba you can buy. 100 Shiba Inu. I have over 300 million Shiba Inu. 300 million. Guys, I'm going to be rich. If you have Shiba Inu, you're already rich and you just don't know it. I truly believe that. You're already rich. Yep. I got over 300 million Shiba Inu. So when this thing quadruples or 5x or 10x, I'm going to sell. I'll sell like 80% of it, and I'll keep the other 20% just in case it goes higher. So, yeah, gold today. Pretty good day. Not an amazing day, but gold, it was up a little bit more, but now it kind of backed off. That's what gold does. It shoots up and then it backs off. It always gives up some. And remember, with gold, the same people that were suppressing the price of gold and silver for years, the same people that were manipulating gold lower are going to manipulate it higher, okay? Silver and gold will be manipulated higher. These market makers, they run the price of gold. They can do whatever they want. And they always go with the path of least resistance. And finally now, silver and gold, upward is now the path of least resistance because the rate cuts are coming, inflation is coming. Inflation is going to be over 10%, guys. You don't understand. Gold's going to go over 10,000. Silver's going to go over $100, $200. You guys don't understand what's coming. Okay? So if you want to get the best stock options, go to my YouTube channel or my Patreon. $10 a month for the Patreon. I tell you about specific positions that I'm taking on. Specific stocks that I'm buying now. Okay, guys, let's get rich. Time to elevate our lives, take it to the next level. Bitcoin is doing good today. I keep thinking, like, Bitcoin's got to start to turn on because gold is overshadowing Bitcoin. You think these Bitcoin people like Michael Saylor, you think they want people to focus on gold? No. So they're going to have to start pumping up crypto. I promise, I believe that crypto will skyrocket. Okay, I really believe that. I think Bitcoin could go to $200,000 by the end of this year or early next year. So we're looking at huge possible gains on cryptocurrency. That's why I always tell you guys, silver and Shiba Inu are the best investments. Silver is highly volatile. It can skyrocket. It's going to follow the price of gold. Silver is definitely going higher. Shiba Inu, this is at rock bottom prices. There's never been a better time to buy Shiba Inu. Perfect investment, perfect time right now. So silver and Shiba Inu are like the two of my top plays. But my other main plays are stock options, okay? Join the Patreon. Let's get it, guys. Let's get rich together. I looked at my stock account today and I was up like $6,000. I was like, oh, shoot. Some of these options are starting to pay off already, guys. So join my Patreon right now. $10 a month. Yeah, it's crazy. My stock portfolio actually went up about 10,000 in the past 2 weeks or so. And it's mostly because of options, stock options. So if you want to get in on these, join the Patreon. Not financial advice. Definitely not financial advice. Remember, options trading is very risky. But I believe we can minimize our risk. Okay? We can minimize our risk when we buy and sell options. Definitely. What's your top 3 stock holdings? I'm not telling you that. I'm telling the Patreon members that. No, hell no. I don't give the top 3 holdings away for free. I just tell you shit like silver and Shiba Inu, which are going to be good. Silver is probably going to 2 to 3x, and Shiba Inu I think could 5x, maybe 10x. But yes, we have way, way better plays than that on the Patreon. So I would never tell you guys what my best plays are. Because then I would be doing a disservice for the Patreon members. These guys pay me money. So I'm not going to tell you guys what I tell them. Hell no. I tell you guys the basics. I just say buy crypto, buy Shiba, buy, dog with hat, buy, the typical stuff. But the secret stuff, the secret sauce, if you will, is just only Patreon members. I can't wait to work out later today, guys. I'm going to do hill sprints, and I'm going to train my back a little bit. And I might even want to train my shoulders. I've been training my shoulders a lot because the shoulders heal quickly. They got a lot of androgen receptors. And basically, I just want to get wider shoulders. I want to work on this outer head of the shoulder, the side delt. So I've been doing a lot of side delt work, a lot of rear delt work. Yeah, a lot of hill sprints for boosting up growth hormone and testosterone to help the rest of the body heal. I believe you got to throw in hill sprints in your workout routine somewhere. Hill sprints are not going to make you lose muscle. They're so brief and they're so intense, they're going to shock your body and make you become stronger, okay? Hill sprints are one of the best things you can do. Yeah, definitely don't just tell you guys my top 3 holdings. It's only $10. So, I don't need to tell everybody. This is the secret shit, guys. This is how I'm making my account skyrocket. You think I'm going to tell you what stocks are making my account skyrocket the most? What options I hold? I'm not going to tell you that for free. No. It's only $10. That's like nothing. If you're not willing to do that, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you if you can't pay $10. So find somebody else, you know? So, we're going to make some chicken. Chicken is good for, you know, protein, building muscle mass. So we gotta wash our dishes, guys. But guys, I'm gonna get going right now and I'll come back and we're definitely gonna be back for a workout later and I'll tell you guys what's up, what to look for with the stock market tomorrow. All right, guys, so I'll see you soon. Remember, guys, join my Patreon. You got to get in on some of these stocks, these gold and silver miners. It's just starting. A lot of people say, you know, oh, I missed it. You didn't miss shit. Gold and silver are just getting primed and ready, okay? Get in on some of these silver stock options, all right? See you over on my Patreon, guys. See you soon.